Hey guys, how's it going? Um, I know I promised you guys a video about the new way that people are trying to scam people. It just gets me sick to my stomach what some people are doing. And it was obviously getting late today, and I decided, hey, I have to do it because I promised you guys that I was gonna do it, and hopefully it helps you guys out. Um, so let me tell you how people are getting information so they can try to scam you. Now, there's a lot of ways, and I'm gonna talk. I mean, there's a lot more ways than I'm gonna talk about in this video because we don't have, I don't have that much time, and I don't want to bore you guys with all the, all the technical stuff. But basically, I posted something on KSL, which KSL is like our platform where a lot of people post stuff to sell, and and I got a message from somebody. Now the first red flag that came into my mind is when I got a text message, it was from a different area code. So I'm pretty familiar with the area codes here in where I live, and there's actually just two area codes. And then when I saw that it was a way different area code, and I actually Googled it right away, I was like, where's this area code from? And I think it was one. There was actually two times from the same post. One of them was from Chicago, and the other one was from Virginia or something like that. And and yeah, basically the first one asked me. The first text that I got was like, "Hey, I'm interested in the item that you're selling. What condition is it?" And that's kind of an odd question right out the bat. It's kind of an odd question. Okay, so yeah, they texted me and asked me about the condition of the the product I was selling, and usually, well, I write down the description of it. So I was like, okay, well, it's in good condition, blah blah, and then they told me that they would pay me above what I was asking. So that right away got me even more suspicious. I was like, okay, when people are interested in something, they're actually trying to like lower the price to see how good of a deal they can get versus somebody just saying, oh, I'll give you above what you're asking. And I right away I was like, okay, so what, why are you trying to give me more than what I'm asking? What's the catch or what's going on? Well, on the text message said, well, I can't meet you because I told them, yeah, that's fine, you could pay me more, if you want to do that, but you have to come get it. You have to come get it for me and give me the cash. And that's when they said, oh, well, I'm not in town, I'm this, all these excuses. And that basically I had to ship it, and they would pay me through PayPal. And they said once the money was confirmed in my PayPal, then I could ship the item or whatever. And then so I'm pretty familiar with PayPal. And then they were acting like they didn't know about PayPal too much. But then when I asked them, I told them, hey, well, because I thought it was fishy right out the bat. So basically I told them, okay, yeah, I'm willing to do that, but you have to pay me in PayPal as friends and family. Now there's two different options in PayPal. One, friends and family, and the other one just basically like a merchant, somebody that's just selling stuff. And when that happens, PayPal basically like they back you up. Any purchase that you get, it backs you up 100%. So if something's wrong, somebody didn't describe the item right, or it never got there, or the item is broken, or whatever reason, you could file a display, and so you could actually open up a dispute, and then the person that paid the money can get their money back. So I think what these scammers are doing is that they're sending you all this money on PayPal, and then you see the money in PayPal, and then you ship the item, and once you get the item, then they open up a dispute ticket so they can get their money back, and they either keep your product, they either send you the same one but broken or something wrong with it, and they keep the good one. So you have to be careful on stuff like that. Especially, there's a couple red flags like I said. The first one, phone number. Second one, they're sketchy. They don't want to meet. Their area code is from a different state. The third one is they're saying that they're gonna give you way more money than than you're asking for. Nobody does that. Come on, nobody does that. So you know, and this happened to me a couple times, and just know that there's a lot of different ways that there's scammers out there too. Now I heard a story. I don't know. This didn't happen to me. The ones that that I just told you now, that happened to me recently, and that's why I decided to make this video. But there was another one where somebody was looking for employment. Now, they were looking for employment, and then they saw a post somewhere, in Craigslist or classified something, and they applied for that job, and they called them right away, and they said, hey, like we are a cleaning service, blah blah blah, we pay $500 a week. What cleaning service pays $500 a week? Like let's some people have their use a little bit of your common sense. And then they told them that the next thing was to talk to the guy in charge of recruitment and everything, and that all they had to do was give them their bank account information so that they're able to do the payroll stuff, the direct deposit stuff. No job is going to tell you right out the bat that they need your bank account information. So stay vigilant, people. You don't want to be the ones getting caught in these scammers, because they're getting smarter and smarter. And what gets me mad is that these guys get really creative, and they could be doing that stuff with really legitimate products, services, but they're using the wrong way to do it. They're trying to scam people of the hard-earned money of products, of services, or whatever, and it just really gets me angry, and that's why I decided to make this video. Hopefully, most of you guys know, and if you didn't, well, here's a little glimpse of this type of stuff that people are doing. And I'm getting ready to go to bed. So hopefully this video works out for you guys. It teaches you a little bit, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll call this the Bummy Scammers, and to watch out for them. Thank you. Houston.